Welcome to Armor Vehicles History. I am your host, Antonio, and welcome to the channel. To all new watchers who still have not subscribed to the channel, please take a chance and a minute to do so, as we're going to go through around the history of armored vehicles. So we're going to talk about today about a U.S. military album, photo album, to be precise. So it follows the trip and the journey of a couple of boys who were training guard somewhere around Michigan, Fort Custer, Michigan, in the year of 1943. So I have no idea if these boys actually went to war. As most of their names I've searched and searched in archives, and I only managed to find about 3 of them. And those 3 of them, I found some social security numbers, some post-war brief history, but not much more. So I assume most of their identities and paperwork, I'm sorry, not identities, but their paperwork might actually been lost around the fires of the National Archives in New Orleans. That's just a mere guess. I have no idea. But it would support the theory, yes, indeed. So these boys were training guard for war, clearly. So we're going to go with one of the first photos that I'm actually providing today. This is first phase, HT course. And the photo, I believe those are M5 International armored vehicles, 3 of them, going around in a course, a driving course. Most likely shooting at targets while driving, yeah. Next photograph. We've got the same armored vehicles, M5 International armored vehicles. And we can see we have the boys right on top on a joyride, while driver is clearly training his driving skills on our terrain, as these are 4x4 vehicles, tracked vehicles. Zooming up a little bit, we've got the same vehicles, just a lot more of them, clearly marked with the white star, with the green background of the conventional paint scheme for the US Allied vehicles. And you can clearly see some smiley faces, people posing and taking a break from the hard training. Well, it does say Saint Armand on the top. I assume it's one of the guys. Clearly laughing, having a great time on the side of the road, most likely before or maybe after the training exercises. Those are M5 International armored vehicles. This one's sort of interesting in my perspective. This is an M4 Sherman medium tank. So the original photo album creator, who actually took the photographs during the training, did bother himself to ride above commander, bow gunner, driver, 75mm gunner, radio man, in which I have in Hoorers. I have no idea what he drove, what he actually written here. So on the next photograph, we've got Sherman medium 4 tanks, but these do actually have a nice painting scheme. Well, this should be painted on the traditional army green, but on top, clearly on the side beside the white star, is a white line as well. And information I gather on this white line, the circular white line around the turret area, is what I believe to be Lend-Lease. So post-training, these vehicles should be delivered to Lend-Lease countries. I'm not sure. If anyone in the comments can pinpoint me the direction or the information, that would be fantastic. And as usual, I will try to reply every single comment that you guys leave on the videos. This this smiley character is Billy Joe. I have no idea what Billy Joe is. It's just a comrade from the guy who made the album. And I always say the guy who made the album because he failed to leave a signature or some profile data about him. But we'll come to it. We'll come to that. So this is Billy Joe, and this is actually using tanker's jacket, green overalls, and traditional brow shoes. But what he's wearing on the head? It's a training helmet with side flaps and some goggles. So he's clearly having a great time. There's a little bit of snow in the background. And these were actually taken around April 1943. So around April should be a little bit chilly. Quite possibly snow as well. So we're coming to this photograph. And this is the guy with that made the album. So on the back of this photograph, taken in April 1943, he wrote, "Me with a US 1917 rifle." So he's using a World War One period rifle, Springfield rifle, but he just failed to mention who he was. Didn't left a name or any sorts of private information, which is a shame. But he's standing in armed training, in armored apparel, uniform, and a Springfield rifle, posing in the front of a scout car. And you can clearly see the boys in the background getting ready for training. So we got a photo from the motor pool of Fort Custer. In the back, you can clearly see some trucks driving around, passing by on the terrain, on the field terrain. Armored vehicles still in training, driving around. It is an interesting photo. And the M3A1 Scout Reconnaissance Vehicle, named Zelda, which I find it extremely hilarious. So this is a second photo. The same vehicle taken with the character that made all the photographs. We're going to backtrack just a couple of seconds and you can see the photo was taken with the same vehicle and on the same place. You can clearly see the civilian black vehicle on the left on both photographs. This is an M3A1 Scout reconnaissance armored vehicle. A lovely vehicle, by the way, named Zelda. The next set of photographs, they are marked with Stan, Sieco, which I found no name on the National Archives, and Carl No. Carl No is actually a very normal name, very popular name. There's a few with this name. And without any more information, it's quite difficult to find who this Carl No was actually. But anyway, they're posing with an M3 Stuart vehicle and using the regular goggles, and a leather helmet. I mean, this is an excellent photo. Relaxing, having a couple of cigarettes, previously, before or after training. It does say on the back, breaking in the new engine on the M3. The next photograph brings us back to the same M3 Sherman vehicles, the M4 Sherman vehicles, I'm sorry, with a white line, with a white circular line on the turret side. Still, the information I got from someone from the Wheel Foundation in England said to me that that these vehicles are destined to Lend-Lease. If anyone knows what these white lines actually mean, please provide me some information on the comments, and I will gladly respond. On the back of the photograph clearly states command inspection on a medium M4 Sherman tanks. It does say that the vehicle on the left is a medium M4 A4, and the vehicle on the right is an M4 A3. So jumping to an overall photo of the guys, the boys using the M1 helmets, and this is actually interesting. They are still using leggings, 1941 leggings, right on the legs, above the shoe. Just chilling on the Fort Custer parking area. I do have some photographs from the photo album itself, which I'm going to pinpoint right now. So this is the photo album itself, and some of the photos were not glued or attached to the album. They're just they were just separately placed. They were not attached or glued. The inside of one of the pages, you can clearly see some photographs, some vehicles, some trucks, some people posing, some of the guys posing on the outskirts of vehicles, on the trucks. That's it's actually a 200 photograph photo album. Does have quite a few armored related photographs, and the ones that I've included on this video are just a few of them. Does have quite a lot more of them. So I hope you've enjoyed this new episode, this trip around military history. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's doesn't cost a dime. Please like as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.